Hey, welcome to the Empowered and Free podcast. My name is Erin Kimbrell, and I'm a counselor, certified life coach, breathwork coach, and small town mom of two. I know firsthand what it feels like to live with high functioning anxiety. For most of my life, I had so much mental mess, anxiety, people pleasing, perfectionism, overthinking, constant worrying, and never feeling good enough. On my decade-long journey to feeling better, I've learned how to take back my life from high-functioning anxiety and helped others to do the same through my coaching and breathwork programs. Now I want to share everything I know with you. This podcast will help you feel empowered over your high-functioning anxiety and free to finally live the life of your dreams. Now, grab a cup of coffee, get comfy, and dive into the episode. I'm Erin Kimbrell, and this is the Empowered and Free podcast. Hey, friend. Welcome back to the last day of the 12 Days of Mental Wellness series. Wow. I could not believe that we have made it. If you have caught all 12 episodes, first of all, pat yourself on the back. That is dedication. Awesome job into putting some time and attention into your mental well-being. That is amazing. Also, to be really honest, I want to pat myself on the back because this was a bit of a challenge. Not that it was hard, but I challenged myself to create imperfectly even without putting so much perfection into the podcast. That is something that I really do struggle with because I want to do things well. I want them to help you and make a huge impact on your life. But sometimes that holds me back from creating and sharing here in total honesty. So, patting myself on the back, patting you on the back, whether you've caught one episode or all 12, awesome job. I have just felt like giving and pouring into you in this whole podcast series to help you. So that in that spirit of this holiday season, I am so incredibly hopeful that these have been helpful to you and that these short, 12-minute or less lessons have actually made a difference in your life. These practical tools and quick tips and simple shifts have changed the way you feel. That is my goal, and I hope they have done that for you. Let's go ahead and talk about today's topic. We are going out with a bang on this episode, okay? I am sharing some of my very favorite things. This is so incredibly simple, and I really want you to take action when we leave here, okay? We'll talk about that at the end. Today, we are talking about 12 anxiety affirmations for fast anxiety relief. So, affirmations and mantras are something that I use on a daily basis in my life. These are things that I share with my clients. In fact, the list I'm going to share with you today, I have an incredibly long list of affirmations and mantras that I share with clients, not just for anxiety relief, but for all types of emotional support, because I know how much they can help. Now, these are not a fix-all. They don't make everything in your life get better, but these are just really powerful statements that bring you back to a moment of calm or peace when you are struggling with anxiety. Maybe it is a specific type of fear, like social anxiety, or maybe you're somebody like me who just kind of struggles with generalized anxiety, or you battle that worry and tension in your everyday life. Whatever you struggle with, these mantras and affirmations for anxiety relief can bring you just a little bit more of that feeling of being relaxed and calm and peaceful. That is what so many of us need. Before I share the list of 12 top favorite client anxiety affirmations, I want to share with you some tips. Okay, if you are new to affirmations, writing these things down, especially daily, can really help your mind get into that future mode. Pay attention to what you say to yourself. This could be a whole separate episode, but so many of us have a lot of negative self-talk. In fact, that's kind of how the brain's wired. 95% of our thoughts just repeat from the day before. So if you're telling yourself really negative things in your mind, those things are going to become your truth. Okay. When you instead write the affirmations like the ones I'm going to share with you today, you write them in present tense as if they are actually happening. That is how you change your life. So you're going to start with I, followed by something that you want to accomplish. And again, saying it as if you have already accomplished it. So things like one that I say all the time is I can do hard things. Like I am strong and brave. I can do hard things. I say that as it is in the moment right now. And just like we talked about in day number 9 of the series with visualization, try to be as specific as possible. The trick here behind it is that our brain can't differentiate between what is already true and what is not quite true yet. Okay, so for example, when I tell myself I'm strong and I can do hard things, my brain goes, "Hey, you're strong and you can do hard things." And then I start acting accordingly unconsciously. That's the cool part. Like the more that you can rewire your brain unconsciously, the less work consciously you're having to do. That's a win-win for me, right? The easier, the better. So working on yourself unconsciously or in your subconscious mind, that is where it's at. That's why I love breath work because breath work gets straight to that subconscious. Another tip I want to share with you here is being consistent with incorporating affirmations. Sometimes we all get a little bit off track, even me, okay? But the more that you incorporate these into your daily routine, the more that you're going to notice the difference in how you feel. So here's some examples of when you could bring in these anxiety affirmations and mantras. If you struggle in the morning with waking up feeling anxious, maybe your heart's racing or you're feeling kind of panicky or your to-do list is already running through your head, add in those affirmations to support you then. Maybe before you even open your eyes, you start to kind of meditate or think about or focus on or even pray on an affirmation before you start your day. Okay. Maybe you want to grab a journal, write down that affirmation multiple times. Maybe you want to let your thoughts flow out of you after you write that affirmation. Those are some ideas for right in the morning. Maybe you want to start using your affirmation kind of throughout the day. So for me, anytime I notice a fearful or negative thought or I'm worrying about something, I stop that thought. This is something I teach clients how to do, and I replace it with my affirmation instead. Again, the cool part is the more you do this, your affirmation becomes the truth. It's like, oh yeah, I'm strong, I'm brave, I can do hard things. So when the hard thing happens, I go, oh, this isn't too hard. I'm not going to give up. Like, I'm strong, I'm brave, and I can do hard things. That becomes your normal. Again, super duper cool. Okay. And then maybe at nighttime, some tips that you can do to incorporate these into your life is if you're somebody, again, like me, who struggles with you shut your eyes and your mind starts to go, and all of the worries and the fears and the like worst case scenarios start to happen. I encourage you to use that as the moment to start repeating that affirmation over and over to yourself. Maybe turn on some relaxing music, add in some stretching if you need to for a little bit of healthy distraction and say that affirmation to yourself. The more that you start to repeat these to yourself, again, the more they become the truth, the more these things become the new beliefs that you have about yourself. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the list of the top 12 client favorite anxiety affirmations for fast anxiety relief. If you have a pen, this would be a good time to get it out. Okay. If you're driving, I know so many of you listen when you're driving, just listen. It'll be okay. You can always save this episode and come back to when you have a minute. Affirmation number one, I am safe and secure. I like to shorten this to just even say, I am safe. I'll put my hand on my heart and say, I am safe. Number two, I am enough. So many of us with high functioning anxiety struggle with believing that. So just repeating to yourself, I am enough. I am good enough. Number three, if you are a client, you 1,000% have heard me say this one. Everything happens in perfect timing. That just makes me feel so much more peace, even just saying it right now, because I want to be in control. I want everything to happen on my timeline, and things just don't. And I also sometimes struggle with being patient. Okay. So I just remind myself that everything happens in perfect timing. Number four, I tell myself this feeling is temporary. This will pass. Number five, I am not my thoughts. Mm, good one. I am not my thoughts. Number six, I will get through this. I'll get through this. Which is 100% true, friend. Okay. Everything you will get through. Number seven, everything. Oh, another one I say all the time. Everything happens for my good and in my favor. Such a good one right there. Again, my clients, I know you've heard me say that a trillion times. Everything is happening for my good and in my favor. Number eight, this is just a feeling. It does not control me. Number nine, Today I choose, and then you can fill in the blank with whatever word you want. So happiness, joy, peace, ease, calm, whatever you want. Okay. Today I choose. You're making a choice. Number 10, I can feel anxious and still complete this task. So instead of maybe saying complete this task, you can fill in the blank with whatever it is. Oh, this is another awesome one. Clients love this one. Number 11 is I inhale blank and exhale blank. So here's some examples. I inhale peace and exhale worry. This is a really good one to kind of incorporate some breath, bringing in an inhale and then letting go of that exhale. Maybe you want to say I inhale calm and exhale anxiety, or I inhale courage and exhale fear. Again, you can kind of switch out the words if you'd like. And then number 12, one that I want you to always remember, I am proud of myself for trying. I'm proud of myself for trying. Another way I say this is I'm trying my best because I really am, and I know you are too. I want you to come back to these affirmations as often as you need them. Okay, I would love to hear your favorites. Send me a quick message, find me on Instagram or Facebook or even TikTok and send me a quick message and let me know which of these is your favorite. Okay, I hope this list was helpful and thank you so much for being here and tuning in and listening to these episodes and taking action. That is the one thing I want for you. Okay, don't just be a listener. Sometimes I get in that cycle of listening and learning, but I want you to be somebody who takes action to change your life. Again, share these episodes with someone who needs to hear them, somebody who needs a little extra support. Be that person that helps out your friends. Okay, send it their way. And again, this is the last time I'm going to say it. Be on the lookout for something super exciting that you are not going to want to miss coming out at the end of this month. I'm going to talk about how you can kickstart your mental health and wellness in 2025. This is going to be life changing. I do not say that lightly. I truly mean that. I'm so excited to invite you into something that will help you become the version of you that you want to be in 2025. I will tell you more about that coming very soon. I wanted these episodes to really just be about helping you and sharing little tidbits along the way. And I hope that's exactly what I've done here. Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in, friend. I will see you on the next episode. Have an amazing day and a happy holiday season. I hope it is everything that you wish for. I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. You don't know how much it means to me. If you'd like more behind the scenes content, inspiration, and daily reminders that encourage and uplift you, follow me on Instagram at HeyErinKimbrel and send me a DM to say hey. If any of the episodes have been super helpful for you, please consider leaving me a review on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you like to listen. It helps me so incredibly much, and it allows the podcast to be seen by other people who need it. If you want to learn more from me, head to erinkimbrel.com. That's where you'll find all my free resources, read the podcast show notes, and learn more information about my online coaching and breathwork programs that help you create the life you want. I'm here for you, and I'm always cheering you on. I'll see you next time. I'm Erin Kimbrel, and this is the Empowered and Free podcast.